Halloween, we're kicking off the unofficial start of summer with a barbecue pop-up in the burbs that's getting a ton of buzz. Then an LA-style street dog, shrimp and sausage skewers, and a watermelon margarita, perfect for your summer gathering. Chef Logan Sandoval and his wife Anna were both working in the restaurant industry when everything shut down at the start of the pandemic. They may have lost their jobs, but when one door closes, another one opens. They started a barbecue business out of their home, and boy, has it taken off.
I'm Logan.
I'm Anna.
And we are co-owners of Zeph Barbecue.
Zeph Barbecue is a local Simi Valley pop-up that started during a time of need when the global pandemic started. We make really awesome barbecue out of a neighborhood in Simi Valley.
So Zeph Barbecue was born out of a need to, one, keep ourselves busy during the pandemic, but two, make sure that we were still creating income and generating revenue for our family. We have a 4-year-old daughter that's going on 5 next month. When the pandemic came through, it was really tough on both of us because we were both long-standing employees of the culinary industry and of the restaurant industry, and that was the first thing that was gutted. So she lost her job, I lost my job. We didn't really have a place to stay or live because we were in transition from one hotel to another. And so we moved back in with my folks here in Simi Valley.
I came back down to Simi Valley from Northern California with our daughter about a week before Logan lost his job officially. And he texted me on a Tuesday and said, "Hey, what do you think about selling barbecue out of mom and dad's house?" And I was like, I mean, sure, why not? And then 9 days later, our first menu was live and people were ordering and we sold out in 30 minutes, which was incredible for us because we had no idea what to expect. From there, it was kind of one of those things where it was just like, I think this is working. We did about a whole year, almost until the end of 2020, and then at the beginning of 2021, we had an LA Eater article come out, which has just taken our business to the next level. Farley Elliott, we are indebted to you for the rest of our lives.
The Eater article said that we were one of the best new restaurants in California, which was very humbling and also very astounding. I am classically trained, and I've done a lot of work in Michelin star restaurants and a lot of high-end resorts and a lot of high-end hotels. So for 10 years, I kind of, dedicated my life to that and got kicked in the mud and did a lot of hard work and worked a lot of long hours. So to get to this point and to get that recognition from our own hard work and from our own concept was extremely fulfilling. It was crazy. So we came back to Simi to do barbecue because we could not come back to Simi and do a 14-course tasting menu with sushi. There's already a ton of
Hispanic restaurants,
taquerias. Yeah, so we wanted to curve something that was a little bit more unique for the area and something that's getting more and more popular in Southern California. And we really got in when the getting was good. So we specialize in Central Texas style barbecue. We use a 500-gallon offset cooker. There's no vertical smoke. We use all white oak that we mix with red oak for certain items. But as far as our barbecue style, it spans from Hawaii to China to the Middle East to South America and then all the way back to Central Texas with even a flair of California in it. We try not to paint ourselves into a corner of a single type, because we feel stagnation is the death of any business.
And that's kind of where our business name comes from. Zeph came out of the South African post-apartheid, and so Zeph was a group of young, hip, kind of do what you want people. So they live below the poverty line, they dance the way they want to dance, they listen to the type of music they want to listen to. And so with Zeph, we kind of try to input that into our food, where we do these foods through the lens of the Texas barbecue, but you're not gonna find another barbecue barbecue company that's doing ramen. You're not making scratch ramen. We're not, we're making our own Spam. We're making our own Spam hot links. We're making banh mi's. We're making pho, Peking duck. We're making tacos. And if there's something that catches our eye, we kind of look at it like, okay, how can we do that on our 500-gallon cooker?
Classics will always always be there. Obviously the heart and soul of our operation is brisket. A lot of people do brisket, but we do it with all white oak, using an offset cooker, so the combustion is a little bit different than if you use wood chips or charcoal, and we stand really hard by that. We also do the ribs. Another big seller is what we call like our dino bones, which is a plate rib, which comes from the short rib. We do fried chicken, we do pulled pork. We always have the staples, but then we try to introduce 2 or 3 specials each week. And the specials aren't just for us to do and because they taste good, but it's also a way to educate our community on different cultures and different communities from around the world.
Because food always brings people together, no matter what.
Especially right now, and especially last year. And it was even better to be able to bring it back and do it in my hometown. And we wouldn't be where we are without
The community of Simi Valley.
Barbecue HQ, my parents, all of our friends.
Ooh, that's good, huh? We do love what we're doing.
We love what we're doing.
It's hard, and there's days that we look at each other and we're like, we're doing the right thing, right?
There's down days and there's up days, and you work through them, and we stay busy, and everything's been insanely gratifying.
What a great story. I can't wait to see what's next for Logan, Anna, and Zeph Barbecue. And in case you were wondering what he was spraying all over the meat, it's an apple cider vinegar mixture, and it helps keep the meat moist and delicious. Coming up, I'm grilling up a bacon-wrapped hot dog with all the fixins. Then, another great dish to fire up on the barbecue this summer, shrimp and sausage skewers with peppers and onions. And it's a signature cocktail that your guests are gonna love. I'm making a refreshing watermelon mint margarita.